ever feel like the weather can sense how you're feeling on the inside? Yeah, I don't know if you can hear this, but it's raining quite a lot right now, and I don't know. I only bring this up because I've just been extra sad this last week, and usually in my videos I try to be upbeat and try to be happy and energized, and yeah, this video is gonna have like a very different tone today. It'll be more on the mellow side. My energy is not quite there yet because I'm quite sad right now, but I thought I'd make this video anyway to hopefully lift my spirits and talk about a book I recently read. So that's what I'll do now. So anyway, hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jody, and on my channel I talk about Broadway and books. And in today's video I will be giving a spoiler-free review on the latest book that I've read. So first I'll talk a bit on what the book I read is about, some general information on the book, my thoughts, and my star rating. So without any further ado, let's get on to today's spoiler-free book review, and that would be for the book Just One Look by Lindsay Cameron. So Just One Look is about Cassie, and when we first meet her, we quickly learn that she is a bit down on her luck at the moment. And that's because a few months prior, she was let go from her job as an associate at a pretty prestigious law firm in New York City. And basically ever since then, she's just been in her apartment, alone, keeping to herself. And she would keep on going like that if it wasn't for bills that she has to pay. So she finally gets around to looking for another job. She gets in contact with a temp agency, which sets her up with a new job at a different law firm in New York City as a temp. And so when she arrives for her first day at work, she learns that she, along with all the other temps, will be going through emails that pertain to a case that the law firm is currently working on. And, as Cassie's going through these emails, forgot to add this first. So the person in charge does let her know that every once in a while she might come across an unrelated email that doesn't really pertain to the case. Should just mark that email unresponsive and move on to the next one. And so as Cassie is going through those emails, she inevitably comes across an email that is unrelated to the case. And instead of marking the email unresponsive and moving on to the next one, she just immediately finds herself reading this email over and over and over again. It's a personal email between one of the lawyers at the firm, Forrest Watts, and his wife Annabelle. And Cassie is just completely memorized by their conversation between one another. She feels like she can really sense the love between the two of them in this conversation, and she just finds herself completely and utterly intrigued by this couple. And so it started off as a job that she really wasn't looking forward to going to every day. She finds herself completely feeling the opposite way now and cannot wait to go to work tomorrow because she might perhaps come across another email between Forrest Watts and his wife Annabelle. So that's what Just One Look is about. As far as general information on the book goes, the genre is fiction/thriller. The amount of pages is 287 in paperback. The timeline is the story takes place mostly in the present day, although we do get glimpses of the past here and there throughout the story as well. And as far as point of view, we only get one point of view in the story, and that'll be from our main character of Cassie. As far as how I like the book, I really liked it. This is the first book by Lindsay Cameron that I've read so far, and I have to say, just what an incredible writer. Really wrote a fantastic thriller here, and I cannot wait to read more from this author in the future. As far as what I liked about the book was, I thought the pacing was just so perfectly done. The story goes at a very fast pace, fast speed, and because of that, the story and the book are very much an edge of your seat page turner thriller. Another thing that I thought was well done about the book was the twists, turns, and reveals weren't at all predictable, at least not for me. Anytime I was reading the book and I really thought I knew where the story was going to go and the direction it was going to take, and really felt like I was able to predict what was going to happen. The story would go in a completely opposite direction, catch me so off guard. The story and the book very much kept me on my toes and kept me surprised throughout my whole entire time reading it. And the last thing that I liked about this book was I thought the characters were all very well written. You could tell the author spent a lot of time working on these characters. They were very three-dimensional, where you could really picture who they were. That being said, I did not at all like the characters. They made some very questionable choices and decisions that I did not agree with whatsoever. And that being said, regardless of that, I thought they were still very well written, especially for a thriller. As far as my star rating goes, I gave this book 5 stars. Like I said, I really liked it. I had a great time reading it. It was very easy to get through. Despite at times the story being quite unsettling to read because of what the storyline deals with. I still thought overall it was just such a perfectly well done, edge of your seat, page turner thriller. And as far as would I recommend this book, I would say if you really like a good thriller, I totally recommend this book, especially if you like You by Carol Campens and that book series. This book and story have like a very similar tone and vibe to that book and its series. So there's that. And I always try to like bring up if a book is going to be adapted or has a book adaptation. This one doesn't, as far as I know, but this could work perfectly as a TV series or a film. So hopefully one day that happens. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's spoiler-free book review on Just One Look by Lindsay Cameron. I hope you enjoyed today's video and discovered a new book along the way. And as always, thank you so very much for watching. Until next time, bye.